Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Zebu Nation, back with FC Cincinnati, and we are once again in North American Champions League, 2022 Champions League to be specific. We're trying to climb that mountain again, trying to reach the summit of continental football here in North America. And we got a tough opponent in front of us. We have PUMAS. Very, very good club. Third currently in the Mexican First Division. And as you can see here from the star ratings, pretty good players. And also from their value. You know, everybody in their starting lineup is valued at more than $1 million. And many of them more than 4, a couple of them at 5 million. You know, nobody at like 10 million or anything crazy like that. But everybody in the league, or everybody on the team, I should say, is pretty high value. So that's usually an indicator of how good they are. Now, it's not a perfect source when you look at stars and dollars. We're not exactly looking at their actual ratings. Their actual ratings are pretty good too, what we know of them. Obviously, our scouts haven't really been focusing on the Mexican League, so we don't know tremendous amount about these guys. I mean, maybe I should. Maybe I should be focusing on these guys a little bit more because they are good. But for the most part, they're not the type of guys that I like to bring in. Because a lot of these guys, other than this guy here, I definitely bring him in, most of them are sort of already in their prime, and they're like already, you know, high value players, and I usually tend to bring in younger players and try to build them up and build that value for myself rather than paying large dollars to bring them in. So I don't know, I probably should do more of it because these guys are pretty good, but it's just not my style. So we know their team is good. Let's take a look at a little overview here. Club details. That's not really what I want to look at. Let's look at overview. Yeah, there it is. So they've been pretty successful. 7 First Division championships, Mexican Cup championship, Interliga, Mexican Champions Trophy, 3 North American Champions Cups, Inter-American Cup, Mexican Second Division, so when they moved up to First Division. No Champions League, though, so they might be hungry for this title. Now, like I said, they're currently 3rd in the First Division, but their history is a little weird. I mean, look at up and down, up and down. It's like a seismograph here, you know. 2nd, and then drop down to 13th, and then back up to 3rd, and then back down to 18th, and then back up to 1st. And so on, 17th, 7th, 18th, and now they're on their way back up the trail. So maybe it's due to financial reasons or something like that, where they build a good team and then they sell a bunch of players and crash. I mean, that's huge. Going from that's First Division opening stage to 17th in the closing stage. That's crazy talk. What is that all about? Maybe they're just not good enough to win that second stage or to compete in the second stage. I don't know. But they are pretty good. They've been around for quite a while. We can take a look at the club background. Founded in 1954. Currently playing in the First Division. El Equipo Azul y Oro. Finished as Mexican Cup opening stage runners-up. Now that is their nickname. Which I actually looked it up. I did some research, believe it or not. I did a Google. And that means they are the blue and gold. The blue and gold team, or the team of blue and gold. So I guess, you know, we're the orange and blue. They're the blue and gold. Got a little bit of symmetry there. Why not? We're destined to battle each other. So there you go. That's all I got. That's all I got. Let's get to the game. Preview. They are 6-4 favorites. We are playing at the Estadio Olímpico in Mexico City. 45,996 tickets sold. So it's 68,000 capacity, so not quite a sellout, but 45,000 is a pretty good crowd. 55 degrees and sunny and calm, so it should be a nice day for the football. They got a couple of injuries. Doubtful with a broken lower leg. I would call that very doubtful. One guy's doubtful with a pulled calf muscle, and the other guy's doubtful with a broken leg. I think one of those guys is slightly more doubtful than the other. Meanwhile, we have a guy who's doubtful with the flu. Like, they need to work on their doubtful language. Like, I think this guy, Nestor, is a little bit more than doubtful, unless he's almost healed. That's probably where it is. He's probably, like, been out for a couple of months, and now he's back. He's, like, doing rehab or something. Anyway, that's where we're at. Both of us coming in on strong form. They've won 4 of their last 5. We've won 3 of our last 5 with 1 draw as well. Their biggest strength is their decision making, and their biggest weakness is the formations faced. They haven't been done well against the 4-2-3-1, so conceding an average of 6 chances per 90 minutes. That seems like a lot of chances, depending on, you know, what quality of chances those are. So we might have a bit of a, you know, maybe not advantage, but we might have something to work with there. Head coach Rafael Puente. Head coach, yeah, he looks pretty good. He is a master motivator. 18 motivation, 15 man management, 16 tactical knowledge. You know, his general coaching skills aren't terrific. They're sort of average. Doesn't work well with youngsters. So he's a veteran type coach. He's only 2.5-star reputation. So, you know, he's not as well known as we are. So that's pretty good. Pumas. He's coached at Cuatero. Lobos. He was a player at Pumas. Okay. That's interesting. So he's, you know, homegrown gentleman. Come back to coach his team of his youth. So there we go. Let's get to our team selection. Pumas versus Cincinnati. Now, we got an issue. The guy with the flu is our goalkeeper, Hernandez. I still can't register Diouf for some reason. I don't know why. It's like I tried to unregister. You can only, like in this next round, you can only register 2 goalkeepers. So I thought, okay, I'll unregister one of my goalkeepers and register the new guy. But that wouldn't work. They just wouldn't let me bring him in. So I don't know what that's all about. I cannot register this, our starting goalkeeper. So we got a bit of an issue. And now the guy that we have been playing has got the flu. So we're hoping he's back. He's back in a day. So I don't know if they're going to let me start him here. But we shall see. Let us submit this team and see if they'll let us. You selected 4 substitutes outside the match. Okay. So we're going to play Hernandez with the flu. And I'm going to hope that he has sort of a Michael Jordan-like game. And he doesn't throw up all over the goal. That would be nice. So, they've got Bruera in goal. I didn't look at any of their names, so I don't know what's going on here. Tercero, Eduardo, 34 appearances. He's their team captain. He's in there. Quignon, most assists, 8 assists, 36 appearances already. Leading goal scorer, Rivero, 10 goals, 22 appearances. That's not a tremendous amount of goals. How many does Avila have? Avila has 9, so that's 19. Sandoval, 7. 6. So I guess they're sort of scoring by committee here. Meanwhile, we've got Hernandez in goal, as I mentioned. 2 appearances, 2 concessions. Stevenson, Richards, Glad, Blackman. The Arseman, Fernando Arce Jr. I should probably just change his nickname. Akechi, DeVries, Acosta, Sonora. And we have to play Miguel up top because Przbilko has been suspended for the match. So, you know, we got one of our young guys up there, but he has played well recently. 7.63 rating. He's got a goal and an assist in only 4 appearances, so he's played well for a youngster. We also have Kakodian on the bench, so we got some, you know, some guys who can fill in there. Hand over the pep talk to the assistant. opposition instructions. We definitely, I think, yeah, Hernandez. We want to close down on him. Want to tightly mark Quignon. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, sort of French sounding. But anyway, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Quignon. No, not Quignon. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. That's fine. We can close down on the rest of those guys. So there we go. The absence of Przybylko is sure to be felt. How hard will it be without his services? It would be nice, but we'll deal with it. It's fine. Oh, no. 2 questions. How much a boost is Solis? I'm here to focus on my team. Get out. So here we go. Big crowd on hand. We are in the Blues. So look at that. They are forced to wear the home whites. That might give us a psychological advantage. I don't know about that, but you know what? We'll take anything we can get at this point. Let's please not score a goal off the opening tip, the opening kickoff. They did. Yep, they did. 28 seconds into the game, and they score a goal on our flu-ridden keeper. Let's see, whose fault is this? I think it's our left back. Yeah, he sort of comes out of position there. Stevenson doesn't stay on the line and head that ball out of there like he should have. I mean, he's only got 10 positioning, so maybe we shouldn't be playing him in this game. But Nuhu, I don't know about Nuhu this season. He just hasn't been feeling good or haven't been playing well. Glad with the header gets it to Richards. Here we go. Let's start the attack, boys. Start the attack. Ketchy, Acosta. That was an unfortunate pass. What the heck was that? Passed into double coverage. Horrific. Now, what are they going to do? They're going to pass the ball around. Well, they're going to pass it back to the keeper. Let's see where this highlight goes. There's a foul on Rivero, perhaps, but the ref plays advantage here, I think. Okay. Okay, we're a little shaky on defense at the moment. There's Avila again. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 2 goals. This is not good. We need to get one back here, boys. We need to get one back. I mean, that was a risky play by Richards. And then Richards is sort of out of position. Doesn't mark Avila. And he scores on the back post. Okay, let's stop that. Let's play slightly shorter passes. 8 minutes in, 9 minutes in, we're down 2 goals. That is unacceptable. Glad gets his yellow card. That's terrible. I think they deserve a shout. Let's concentrate. I got to do something about this. I can't see. I mean, I don't know what I can change here, but I can't see the reactions. All right, here we go. Richards heads it on. Akechi. Let's go. Let's work the ball down the field a little bit. That was almost a steal. Get it back. To Vries. All right, let's go. Let's work the ball. Nice room down the middle for Arsman. Got Senor. Boy, they are covering us tight. Out wide to De Vries. Get that combo going. There he is, the youngster. Miguel. That was a great little redirection. The cross from De Vries. I like it. I mean, that was a nifty pass. Senora covered tightly, but he gets it out to De Vries. And then De Vries just look at that finish by the youngster, the 19-year-old Brazilian. Let's take a look at him again. He does have 16 finishing, 10 composure. Look at that. Give him a little bit of playing time, and suddenly he starts to perk up and come alive. Starting to get better, improve. And he is a good player. We picked him up for such a bargain. Already valued at $2.4 million. I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep this guy, but we'll keep him for as long as we can. What sort of? He's got like a nothing contract, I think, too. No, he's got a significant contract, $286,000. That was a big pay raise for him. I think he was only making like 70 in Brazil, so that's probably why he came up here. You know, I was spending so much money in the off-season, I just didn't even pay attention. It's just like throwing cash around. Here you go. I got plenty of allocation funds. I can pay you guys whatever it takes. All right, so we got one back. That's the important thing. If we could get a draw here, if we could draw this game 2-2, that would be outstanding. We came back. For sure, we came back. 11 shots, 5 on target. You know, creeping toward that 50% mark, which I like. 7 fouls isn't tremendous amount. 48 to 52 is decent. Blackman played well. Richards did not. Akechi's played well. Okay. I don't think I want to make any tactical changes. So we will just pep talk. Passionate. I know we're the underdogs here. No, it's time to dig in. We deserve to win this match. Let's go. All right. Richards motivated. Arce motivated. DeVries. Let's lead this team forward. DeVries is team captain this year. With, I believe, Stevenson is our assistant captain. So that's pretty good. 2 young American players are our captains. I mean, DeVries is 25 now, so he's a veteran. He can definitely pass for veteran. That's Sonora. I mean, we could look at Sonora, I guess. Anyway, here's Akechi. Free kick, sends it in. Miguel scores again. No, he's offside. He's offside, but oh boy, this kid is looking to score some goals. Yeah, everybody was offside, especially if they use that as the line. But yeah, we had like 4 guys offside. Not great discipline, boys. Not great discipline, but I like the effort. Second half is now rolling along. 62 minutes and counting. Is anybody not playing well enough? I mean, our defense is not good. Let's make a sub. Oof, we don't have great guys on the bench. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of options coming off the bench right now. I mean, we do have Carlton. We do have Carlton. He's our ace in the hole, right? We should probably use him. I'm going to bring him in for DeVries. Or should I bring him in for Sonora? No, he can't really play on the right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch out both. No. No. Let's bring in Crispum on the right. Yeah, I think that's okay. Everybody else is like kind of motivated. I kind of want to give them a little bit more time. But I will yell at them. Demand more. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Nothing is happening. Absolutely nothing is happening. Acosta injured. Ay, vey. All right. Akechi moving up. And Carlton coming into the midfield. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Let's do something. Team instructions. Is there anything we could do? Not really. Transition. Out of possession. I guess we'll have to get stuck in. Live with that. Hopefully nobody gets a red card. Crispum. Is he injured too? Try a more direct approach. Okay. Crispum went down for a minute in in his fitness. He was like down below 60% or 68%. So he must have gotten some sort of slight injury. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Let's yell. Push forward. 2 minutes to go. Minute and a half. A minute. 30 seconds. Final play. Akechi sends one in. Nope. Headed out. Carlton's going to chase it down. Carlton looking. And again with the ref. Again with the ref blowing the whistle while we're on the attack. Not happy about that. I don't know. 2-1 on the road. Not the worst thing that could have happened, but not great. So we do, you know, we got some work to do, basically, in the second game. So let's hand that over to the assistant. And the pep talk. Continuation here. 2-1. Quarterfinal first leg. Let's take a look here at the rest of the league, or the competition, I should say. Let's view the stage. So there we go. New York City over Colorado 2-1. Cruz Azul, which now we know Azul means blue, and I learned that Cruz means cross, so it's the Blue Crosses. And look at their logo. Their logo has a blue cross in it. We're learning things. We're discovering the secret to the Matrix. Anyway, they beat Pachuca 1-0. 1-1 draw. Atlanta and Monterrey. So a lot of close games. No real blowouts in this quarterfinal round. So it's a pretty good tournament so far. Looks like everybody's got a little bit of work to do. So let's gonna pause it here and get to the second leg and see what happens. All right, pause. Okay, we are back for the second leg of Champions League. We got a couple of big matchups going on today. We got Colorado and NYC. NYC's up 2-1. Cruz Azul up 1-0 over Pachuca. Let's process that and see what we got going on here. See who wins. They're not telling us. They're showing us MLS. There we go. New York City wins it. 5-2 aggregate. And Cruz Azul, the Blue Cross, wins it 3-2 on aggregate. Very close match there. I mean, NYC pulled it out. NYC's looking like a very strong team this year in MLS. We're going to have to watch out for them. And it's time to save. I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't prepared for the savings. I didn't have any material ready. I don't have any bits ready to go. Stand-up comedian material. You know, we've been doing well in MLS. I haven't shown any of the games or anything like that. We'll probably have a recap episode coming up next of what's been going on in MLS. We've been playing a lot of our youngsters, a lot of our draft picks, and they've been playing pretty well. So I'm excited about that, excited about the future of the club. We got a lot of speed and a lot of talent right now coming off the bench. So good things. I mean, it would be nice to have some, you know, experienced veterans and things like that, but that's not really my style. I'll go for speed over experience, and maybe that's not the best thing to do, but you know what? I can't help myself. Can't help myself. It's just how it is. All right. We need to look at our tactics and our team. We got some issues here. Notably, let's go back to tactic number 1. De Vries, red card. He's out. See you later. Clear that position. Obviously, we got some unregistered guys. We got a whole thing here. We got I got to change my lineup. Actually, can we do the quick pick situation? Go to the NACL quick pick. There we go. All right, we still have to get De Vries out of there. But good news is we have a replacement for De Vries. Pretty easy. You know who that is. Carlton. Gonna do the Carlton dance. Yeah, sure. Przybylko is back, so we can switch him back to the target man. That's going to help us out, I think. Alashi is back also after that red card. What other changes? I think I do want to bring in Nuhu for Stevenson. just, to give us a little bit more flexibility at defense, a little bit more offensive push. I mean, he is a better player overall. Physically, he's not as imposing, but you know what? He's just better all around. I should stop messing around with that stuff and just play the better player. We got a lot of things to worry about here in terms of reserves. We don't have a ton of reserves that are looking real good. We need a right wing, so we probably have Miguel as a right wing, or maybe we could have Crispum as the right wing. I think that's what we'll do. And we'll bring in a guy who's been playing pretty well for us in MLS here, Luke White, 8.3 rating in his couple of starts here at MLS. He's been crushing it. So we're going to bring him in on the bench. Look at this guy. Training-wise, he's not doing well. He is decreasing. I don't know what's going on there, but, I mean, he is fast. He can pass the ball. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's made this guy special, but he's just on fire right now. 3-star is what our scouts rate him at, so he's a really good youngster, a really good rookie, and, we're going to put him in there. So I guess that's what we have to go with. All right, so let's get on. Hand that over to the assistant. We're lacking a little bit of teamwork on the left-hand side, bringing in a couple of substitutes there. But we'll see if they can pull it together because they're more talented than the guys that they replaced. Both of those guys. Carlton's more talented than DeVries. Nuhu's more talented than Stevenson. So here we go. The big game, Pumas versus FC Cincinnati. They're leading 2-1 in case you missed the first match. I don't know how that would be possible. But anyway, we're 6-4 favorites. Both of us are in strong position. Both of us have won 4 and lost 1 in our last 5. But we all know what happened in that first game. Look at this. FC Cincinnati in March. It's suddenly 80 degrees and breezy, with the nuclear symbol going on there. So it's going to be hot and sunny in Cincinnati in March. Don't know what that's all about. Looks like the Pumas brought the weather up with them. So there we go. We're going to submit that team. We got all of our reds and yellows out of there. So let's go. Big match. We don't want to get kicked out here. We've got to win this match. So you saw the lineup. Hernandez, Nuhu, Richards, Glad, Blackman taking the captain's armband because DeVries is out. Alashi, Akechi, Carlton, Acosta, Sonora, and Przbilko. Again, we don't really know their guys, or their names really. Tessero, their team captain. Their leading assist man is out. Their leading goal scorer is still there. Avila with 12 goals. Rivero, 10 goals. Look like those two guys have switched sides. They might have some reserves in there. I don't know. Tavara, only 8 appearances. Quintillo. Hernandez, only 16 appearances, 13 substitutions. I mean, they got enough guys that we should be worried. Their defense is still pretty much intact, yeah. So it's basically the same team we faced. We just have to play better. Let's give the pep talk ourselves. We owe them for what happened last time. Get the revenge. The revenge that we crave, that we desire. All right, here we go. Close down. That's probably not what we should be doing, but that is what we're doing. Kickoff. Here we go. We need the home crowd to spur us on. I didn't even look at the crowd stats. I assume it's close to a sellout, if not a sellout. We sold a lot of season tickets this year. We sold like 16,000 season tickets. So that's pretty good in anticipation of our stadium expansion next year, I think it is. I'll have to look that up. But we got an stadium expansion coming soon, so we can afford to have even more season tickets than before. That's going to help us out. Give us that cheddar cheese that we need to maybe go out and get a big player. I got my scouts right now going all over the world. They're out there looking for, you know, an outstanding segundo volante. And they're out there looking for prospects. So here we go. First highlight, 17 minutes in. Akechi with the corner. Sends it in. It's headed out. Acosta recovers. Going to get it back out? Nope. Senora is tackled, but Glad has it. He's going to drop it back. We're going to fall back and reset the offense. Our fullbacks are inverted at the moment. We don't want this. Richards. All right, he gets it to Carlton. Carlton makes the turn. You know he likes to run with the ball. Halashi's in. Oh, great pass forward to Przybylko. What a pass by Akechi. The through ball. Just caught the defender standing flat-footed as he finds the big man. So this is probably our most talented lineup that we can put in there. Akechi, look at him, just finds the seam. Przybylko only sort of lazily marked by the central defender. There we go. Up 1. Free kick. Acosta's going to gather it in. What's he going to do with it? A little back pass to Richards. Don't really like this. Let's drop it back. No, he sends it wide to Akechi. Don't know what he's doing out there. That was a terrible touch. Here comes Pumas starting the counterattack with those two. Oh, great tackle by Alashi. He's being very aggressive. Senora Akechi. Oh, they return the favor with a crushing tackle at midfield to give Pumas back the ball. They're going to slow play the offense, looking to build it up. Scoop it forward. Blackman is there. Terrible header. Oh, what an awful finish. Off the post. Blackman so lucky that wasn't a giveaway goal. Holy cow. All right. Things are heating up here. 20 minutes in. Hernandez, corner from the near side. Glad heads it out. And they're going to get another crack at it. Here it is. Hernandez again. Far side. Sends it back post. This time Carlton is there. And he heads it wide. Okay. So is that going to end the highlight, or is this going to be a mega highlight? All right, that ends it. Nope, they're coming right back. 21 minutes with the throw-in. Akechi intercepts and fouls. That's not a penalty. He was outside the box. Oh, boo! Replay. He was outside the box. They don't have replay in Champions League. Vila, easy goal. Boo earns. I don't want to see a replay of that foul. He was outside the box. So they got their away goal. So now we got to beat them 2-1 or worse to pull this one out. So they can park the bus now. They can just sit back. Or they can just score more goals. 33 minutes in. Hernandez. Akechi heads it out. Sandoval recovers. Tesoro. Come on, boys. Stop him. There we go. Great tackle. Akechi gets it forward. Przybylko's not there. I would have appreciated a little bit more aggressiveness. There we go. That's the aggressiveness we're looking for. Przybylko with the steal. He's got Acosta ranging forward. He's behind the defense. He's in. Yes! The little fella does it again. Outstanding. First goal of the season by Lucho. I mean, Przybylko makes up for it. We're yelling at him from the sideline. Look at that. Great find. Costa in the seam. Strikes it home. For the go-ahead goal, the tying goal, I guess, technically. So at this point, we're going into overtime. If, extra time, shootout, whatever we got going on. Here we go. Corner, Akechi. Sends it in, back post, foul. Yes! Akechi will take the penalty. You bet he will. You darn tootin' he will. Number 10 steps to the spot. The ref evening up the calls. Here we go. Akechi. Oh, boy. That was close. But that's Akechi's first goal of the season. That's, I thought he had maybe scored one before that, but I guess not. So we got this far without our two best players scoring any goals. It's both first goals for these guys. Which Jay Van Rankin is not playing well. 28 years old. Only 7 jumping reach, so maybe we're exploiting that. Oh no! Carlton injured. Carlton, no more Carlton dancing for him. So, what do we do? What do we do here? We could bring in Crispum, not necessarily a natural left winger. We could move Akechi up there. Bring Arsman in, give us a little bit more defensive ability. That doesn't sound like the worst idea in the world. So move Akechi up there. Move Lashy up there. Bring Arsman in to play Segundo. Drop Lashy back. Let's do it over here. Drop him back to central midfield in defense. So we're going to get a little more defensive. But yet keep our attacking style, if that makes any sense, which it doesn't, but it does. It does, the way we play. Best form of defense is attack, apparently. Yeah, so, see, that worked. We ended up the half, no problem. 14 shots to 6, 8 on target. Look at that. That is some quality chances right there. 9 total fouls, 51% possession. Killing them, sort of. Dressing room. I don't necessarily want to waste time against these guys because they can press us, they can put the pressure on us and start scoring goals, and I don't like that. So I'm going to play it by ear. Happy with your performance, keep it up. Not gonna stress them out. I would rather us score more goals than try to not give up goals. Because right now we got them reeling. Their defense is looking bad. We don't want to give them any life by letting them attack us and get the ball. They do have 8 shots, 6 on target. So now that our goalkeeper isn't vomiting, he's actually playing a pretty good game. I mean, he's not a bad keeper either. 24 years old, 4-star potential. He's not the best you ever seen. But as far as like reserve emergency keepers go, well, not emergency, he's just reserve. As far as reserve keepers go, he's pretty solid. Here we go. 64 minutes already. Sandoval wins the header. Richards is there. No problems. Glad. See, they are pressing forward. They are trying to put the pressure on us. Hernandez is just going to boot it. Sonora gathers it in at midfield. He's got Przbilko ranging forward. Arsman in the game. Changed his nickname in case you can't tell. Przbilko, Sonora. Is Blackman going to range forward? Not really. He's going to do his thing. Gets it to the Arsman. There we go. That's where we want the ball. Acosta splits the defense and scores. Oh, what a play. Acosta coming through. Superstars. That's what you need. You need your star players to make plays. I mean, look at him. He just splits the defense, puts on the speed, and gets to his favorite spot. Puts it home. 2-goal advantage. 66 minutes and counting. That's what I was talking about. I'd rather us score more goals. Look at us. All right, here we go. Akechi with a free kick. Let's get another one. He sends it back post to Richards. heads it over. I wish our central defenders were a little better at those set plays. Oh, I hope this injury to Carlton isn't too bad. Potential foot injury. Ugh. I mean, he went out immediately, so it could be like a broken foot or something. Let's hope it's not. Blackman to Senora, stolen at midfield. Avila gets it forward to Luna. He's on the run. He's behind the defense, and he scores. "76 minutes. We could have pulled our defense back. You know, we're playing a bit of a high line here. And we got caught. Got caught on the throw-in. Oh boy. I mean, our defense isn't that high up. We could drop it back. Nah, not that far. Yeah. That's fine. All right, here we go. Corner. Akechi, near side. Let's go. Sends it in. Richards. Off again. Again, I was telling you. I wish those guys were a little better at that. Blackman not playing well at all. Who do we got? We got Santiago Torres. I mean, he's better than nothing, I guess. I mean, Blackman with a 6.0 rating. He is motivated, but I don't know how motivated you can be with a 6.0 rating. Right now, he's the weak link. So we're going to take him out. Nuhu, 69%, 6-point heal. We'll leave him in. No unnecessary substitutions at this juncture because we've had to make one injury substitution already. So let's confirm that. Here we go. Clock rolling. 83 minutes and counting. One goal by them and they win. So we can't have it. We cannot have it. 88, 89. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Here we go, boys. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Clock rolling. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Here we go. Final highlight. Hernandez bombs it. Costa there. Arsman doesn't make a move for it. Torres looking interested there, but he does not make a move. Segal sends it near side to Sandoval. He's covered by Nuhu on the sideline. Missed the tackle. Cross. Torres. Yes. Full time. What a game. 4-2. I had predicted Pumas to win this match. They were in good position after the first game in the series, but they just couldn't get the job done. Brian Rivera from the American Soccer Gazette reporting on the CONCACAF Champions League. Look at this. Acosta, of course, player of the match. 2 goals, 9.1 rating. Can we change any of this? I don't know. We don't need to review the highlights. Let's get to the dressing room. Let's be very happy about this. Passionate. Very nice victory. We're moving on, boys. We're moving on to the next round. Cincinnati win the quarterfinal. They will look back at some great wins along the way, such as their 3-2 aggregate win over Montreal. Get out of here with that. 3 to 4 weeks, twisted ankle for Carlton. All right. I mean, he made a difference. I think he did make a difference in that first half. But, you know, we can go on without him. Cincinnati overturned the first leg defeat. That's right. We draw Monterrey in Champions League. That's not to be a big surprise. All right, Monterrey have been drawn as the home team in this match. First series will be played at BBVA Bancomer Estadio. Okay. Winner will meet either New York City or Cruz Azul. So it's, I mean, that's what I expected. I expected one MLS versus one Liga MX. So that's fine. Cincinnati Stadium, send the assistant. All right, I'm just happy. Carlton placed on the injury list? No, we don't need that. We don't need to lose him for 6 games. I mean, I think our squad is fine. What could we do? We got 30 guys, so what could we do? We could bring somebody back from loan, but I don't necessarily know we need that. We got a ton of left wingers, if I'm honest. We are overstaffed at left wing, sort of making up for our deficiencies of previous seasons at left wing. I got like 10 guys who can play left wing, it seems. Let's see. So Carlton can play. Akechi can play. Of course, Przbilko can play left wing. Yeah, we got not Luke White. We got Donner can play left wing. Of course, Jake Wadey can play left wing. DeVries can play left wing. We got another rookie here somewhere who can play left wing as well. Dick Harris, that's right, Tricky Dick, can play left wing as well. So we got like 7 guys who can play left wing. I think we're covered. I don't think we need to worry about that. It sucks to lose Carlton for the next round and beyond, but, you know, he'll be back. Classy for Acosta, yes. All right. Let's look at the schedule. Perhaps. So we got Toronto coming up in just a couple of days. And then, you know, let's come back for the Columbus game and we'll take a look at what's been happening in MLS. You know, rivalry game. Should have a decent team there. We got a few games until the semifinal round of the Champions League. So we'll get sort of a feel of what's happening in MLS there. All right, so we're going to end it. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.